Hey, I'm Casey with the Northwest Comic Show. I'm here with Jeremy. I always call people named Jeremy. I don't know why.
I got that when I was a kid too.
Yeah, did they call you Jeremy?
Not in a bad way, but yeah, I think just pronunciation,
Not in a bad way?
like germaphobe or something like that, or you're germy or something. But
When you sneeze, do you do like this?
elbow always. You got
always
to.
elbow?
You got to. Unless it's a surprise attack, and then what are you gonna do, right? You can't always dive for it, but
Then you just attack everyone.
yeah.
Cool. So, what is your art? How would you describe it? I mean, I'm seeing a girl with a cat.
Yeah.
What else is going on, and how do you describe this? Do you know this girl?
No, these are just they're all just different takes on expression that I was trying to tackle. But the main theme, at least in this series, was I was trying to spend time adding vibrancy and color to my work. Because for me, for a long time, I was doing a lot of black and white stuff, more stuff like this. And this was kind of an expression of trying to make it more captivating in general.
An expression of adding color.
Yeah. And then the other theme is that if you look at it, almost everyone has a cell phone in it.
Oh, why?
Because that's what it is nowadays.
That's what it is nowadays.
Right?
That's what it is. You're all on your stupid cell phones, and Jeremy and I are sick of it, right?
Not sick of it, but
Not sick of it? We're not sick of it. We're okay with it. It's okay. Just don't overdo it, right?
yes, don't overdo it.
Just don't overdo it.
I'm with it. You have good
Yeah.
sentiment. I follow it. I follow you.
Just don't overdo it. What happens when you overdo it?
You stop engaging with other people. Like this is a big Comic-Con, and it's amazing to see all the people engaging, but you don't see that on a day-to-day basis anymore. People are very looped into this.
Stupid. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And I think that, so do you feel that this is like kind of taking our culture and making them sort of unable to communicate with individuals and things? Like we have this fear of even like speaking and engaging with each other?
I think it's not so much a fear, but we have no experience in it anymore. Because everything you need to do, it's like the many layers of an onion, right? Or just actually a better way to describe it before is that I call it the baklava. The baklava.
Ooh, baklava,
You know what
I love
baklava
it.
is?
Yeah, oh yeah.
There's so many layers to it, right? But communication and
honey and nuts and stuff, like pistachios.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a delicious dessert. But the theory behind it for me is that that each experience you have builds on it, and if you don't build on your experiences and communicating, engaging with people, different types of people, then you won't be able to communicate clearly. So nowadays we have these kids that are coming of age, but they're so technology prone that when was the last thing? I can't imagine there being any kid that's going to reach the adolescence age nowadays and need to call a crush on the phone. Because they all have text messages, they can just speak to each other immediately.
Yeah.
Are these hurdles you used to have to go through in society to build yourself are kind of being taken away.
Nuance, right? Nuance?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know what people sound like when you're texting them. You don't know their tone of voice. You're losing that form of communication.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it bothers Jeremy and I. It hurt. We don't like it that much because like this says right here. See, bring back 8-bit, save the children. Save the children. It's about, what about the children, is what they say, right?
Yes.
What about the children? Save the children. We need them to be able to know how to communicate, okay? There's nuance. He's talking about levels and layers to personality, right? Yeah. Developing your personality, developing your character, developing you as a human being, being able to communicate, right?
You're right there with me.
All right, now we're on the same page, finally. Took a while.
Yeah. It was
Wasn't
the
sure.
baklava that brought us there.
Yeah.
The layers.
You like pistachios in the baklava?
I do.
You like it in the honey?
I just like the flaky goodness, just in general.
He likes the flakiness. You like Kit Kats?
The green tea ones are pretty good.
Whoa. All right. Well, great. I think this has been a good educational conversation, and I think
randomly got deep all of a sudden, kind of maybe.
Exactly.
Pseudo deep. I probably rambled a bit, but that's okay.
No. I ramble all the time, and it's great.
Yeah.
And
you gotta do it.
So thank you for being on the Northwest Comic Show. And where can we see your stuff more? I mean,
well, you can see all of this beautiful artwork here at jeremyandroschuk.com, but that's really hard because it's a long last name. It's 10 letters. That's my graphic novel, Robbie the Raccoon. That's a separate entity, but that is also a place you can see some of my artwork.
So JeremyAndroschuk.com.
Yeah,
right.
JeremyAndroschuk.com.
Let's spell it all because nobody knows what you're talking about.
No way.
So it's JeremyAndroschuk.com. See, and now this will be on YouTube, so they can go back because it's gonna take 5 or 6 times for them to get it. But yeah, did you see how I took it like 3 or 4 letters at a time?
Yeah.
Kids don't know how to do that anymore because of the internet and the phones and stuff.
The internet. It's the internet's fault.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for being on the show.
No problem, man.
All right. Cool.